Road. She's number 3 lane now, number 2 lane. Still high rate of speed coming up to the creek. Hold here, 1050, 1050, 1050 at 2536, and military.
Female with a baby is running.
Time before that rubber comes off, and then he'll be driving on the rims. And we've seen people do that. They try to drive on the rims as long as possible, and sometimes it causes these vehicles to catch fire. Just crossing over an overcross here, just short of the 15 freeway. Next major intersection here is the 15, but it's just a matter of time before those rubbers come off, those tires come off, and he's not going to have any control of vehicle, especially of this size. Michael?
Yeah, we're looking at the left there, front wheel smoking there. We are down to the rim there. That rubber is about to pop off here in just a bit. But again, we also see the back left tire as well. It is flat. Again, the CHP.
From the county up here to the 1059 in the vehicle. I'm going to post up here at the at wire just underneath the interstate till I figure out. Hold on. Yeah, y'all still in the county? Alright, we're ready for the wire road exit. He's slowing down, but I'm not sure if he's stopping or not yet. I will. Because the gamble left his gut. Yeah, 20 mile run is 20 knots. You guys keep that traffic blocked. Keep my gun. Step out of the car, bud! Step out! Step out of the car!
Turn on the camera. I got it.
Yep, they got him. They got him.
Oh, shit!
They got him.
The suspect almost tried to turn onto an on-ramp, and in that situation, it gives you an idea that they really don't have their wits about them as far as what they're trying to do. They get off an on-ramp, they get back on. It's hard to say what they may be thinking at this point in time, but to get back off of the freeway and consider might do a pit here. All right, look at that. They did the pit. They usually don't do it in these types of situations at that high a speed, but now they're going to bring in another vehicle, try and lock them in, and boy, this gets dangerous. Look at how quickly they swooped in on this. Their guns will be drawn. You can see the suspect does have his hands out. That is good because these situations are extremely tense if a suspect decides to make a quick move and they don't know if he's armed, they don't know who's inside that vehicle south by Universal Studios. And all lanes of the freeway here, the off-ramp are going to be shut down. The main lines are getting...
That the CHP has now backed off of this pursuit, and the local police agency in that jurisdiction is now following. Any insight into what happens next?
Oh, here's the pit maneuver right here. They're going to get it. Oh, so close.
Ooh, any idea what that agency is right now? Can't see that sign on the police car, but what do you see happening right now? They're getting awfully close to that car.
Yeah, they're definitely, of course, they're trying the pit maneuver here. I believe it may be Montclair. I'm sorry. No, it's Ontario.
Oh.
Okay, it's going to be Ontario PD that is on them. Yeah, so they've decided to go ahead and negotiate the pit maneuver, believing in actually, and don't forget, there's somebody.
Oh, here we go. Pit maneuver to the left, we'll see. Oh.
Yikes. He is definitely going much faster now, knowing that there's a patrol vehicle behind him.
This is it right here.
Here we go.
Oh, he had a little tap, but the driver's not slowing down.
Yeah. Is that a strategic move, Dave? Is that tap very subtle at this point, not to cause that car to spin out and possibly crash into other cars? What's the plan right now when you're you're the police following this vehicle?
They're broadcasting, they're working, they're speaking to other agencies, but right now, they do want to get this suspect stopped.
Oh, here we go. It's another opportunity for them. Oh.
They've tried clipping him on the right.
Yeah, here they go again.
Yeah.
Let's see if they step up a little. This is tough to watch, Rachel.
He just came really close to that parked car.
To that parked car, yeah, and you got to hope no one's in there, and that's one of the hard things. Okay, another option for them, and
there we go.
Okay.
All right, we're told that's Ontario PD that just performed. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
It appears to be a successful pit maneuver, which is what you want to see.
Absolutely. Here we go. Officers coming out of the car.
Yeah, we know 2 people are inside the car. We got to hope, Rachel, in this situation that both people put their hands up, get taken into custody, and, nothing else happens from here. But thankfully, the roads were pretty empty, especially in this part of town.
Yes, he did come very close. We can see that the car ended up smashing into a tree. And I did see the passenger side door fling open, but it looks like, are they still inside that car, not coming out at this point?
I'm sorry, but Rachel and Chris, this is one of the reasons why I always bring up the point that agencies don't really care to mingle or commingle with other departments when they get to this point, and that's because of the post-pursuit management. It's all a bunch of Ontario officers. They all train off the same book. They all know what each other's going to do. Right now, what they're doing is they're going to go ahead and one officer, not all of them, one officer is going to give out demands for the driver to exit the vehicle. You want to get them away because of the closeness to the controls, of course.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Dave. We also see the canines are being brought out. I don't know if we saw clearly in that shot when we were zoomed in onto the driver. Was he on his phone? He was doing something in the driver's seat, so unclear right now if he's just refusing to come out. It looks like he's on his phone.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because he's saying, "Hey, listen, I just got stopped, and giving out, give me some help."
And that was actually a pretty clean pit. You could just see on the right-hand side of your screen. That was just taken a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
But what was interesting is, they kept going up and, as you called it, Rachel, tapping him on the left-hand side of the bumper. And finally, they were able to get them to get to this position. And it doesn't look like they're going anywhere from here. And thankfully, their hands are up. So that's a good sign right there.
So, Dave, tell us, in a situation like this, what's the strategy? Do they just wait as long as possible until these folks surrender? Are they going to, at some point, make the canines go in? What's the plan?
Right now, they're going to just try and talk them out. They'll give them some time. Right now, the officers are in control. The suspect's not going anywhere. In front of the suspect, they got that building. They got a gate. They're not going anywhere. So there's no rush at this point. It's kind of like everything just slowed down. Officers are in control. They'll try and speak to this suspect and maybe even trying to talk to him right now and trying to get him, he's got his hands up. So, I mean, that's where I believe what they're doing right now. There's really no point. But they'll wait and they'll try and work with the suspect. However, 'cause we don't know if this suspect's a two-striker looking at a third or the first strike. We don't know if they do, in fact, have weapons, but evidently we don't believe they do.